bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. Take my eyes open to force reality. Why can't you just let me eat my weight in glee? I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in their cradles, profanities. Some days I feel skinnier than all the other days. Sometimes I can't tell if my body belongs to me. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. Content, hold your breath and feel the tension. Devils hide behind redemption. Honesty is a one-way gate to hell. I wanna taste consumption. Breathe faster to waste oxygen. Hear the children sing aloud. It's music till the wick burns out. Be carefree lately, yeah. Just picking up daisies. Got one too many quarters in my pockets. Count 'em like the four-leaf clovers in my locket. Untied laces, yeah. Just tripping on daydreams. Got dirty little lullabies playing on repeat. Might as well just ride around the nursery and count sheep.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute, I'm about to quit my job, cash in for a ticket. I'm going on a trip and I don't plan to visit. I'm gonna stay there till I feel like I'm winning, and this is just the beginning. I need a big change, help me feel like living. I need a big swing, home runs I'm hitting, and I'll never look back, moving on till I get it all. And we all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? And do you believe you can do anything? And what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be?
What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Top Tier Breaks. I'm James with you as always, and I'll be doing the ripping. What's up, peeps? Alright, we are live. We are ready. It is it's Thursday night, I do believe. I feel like I was calling last night all night long Thursday night. I hope I was calling a Wednesday night all night long last night. Because that was Wednesday. And this is Thursday. And we are ready. Alright, everybody on eBay Live, what's happening? Welcome to the Top Tier. Hope you're ready for a nice, sweet ripping here. Indeed, definitely take a look at the random team break. Trying to fill that tonight. I think there's 17 spots left in that break to fill, so if we get that filled, we will definitely be ripping that tonight. I think we can get her filled, so let's work on that for sure. Other than that, we got the 5 breaks here tonight. Otherwise, people down at YouTube. Jack, what up? What up, Andy? And everybody else not in the chat down there. What's cracking? Michael, how you doing, man? Hopefully well. What up, Steve? Alright. I think we got everything pretty squared away here. I think we got everything I need. I'll mention it a few times throughout the night, but the random one, I got it pinned right there. Random RT12. It's a multi-year stadium club mixer. Thought I'd throw one of them in there. See, I like Stadium Club. I like Stadium Club is good set. Good set. And I think you got a 2022 Stadium Club, 2023, 2024, 2025 Stadium Club has not come out yet, obviously. So, and then a 2022 Archives Hobby in there as well. So, pretty decent break. Anyways, tomorrow is the special event, the live fill. Live filling 2 full cases, a full case of Topp's Chrome and a full case of Topp's Finest. That starts at 7:30 p.m. Live auction style fills for both of those cases. So yeah, if you want to come in and do some live bidding for that, we'll still have a few breaks tomorrow night. I think 4 breaks tomorrow night, 3 or 4 after that. But that's going to take us a minute to to run the auctions for 2 full cases and then break 2 full cases on that, and then on the other, and then we'll stop that video and then we'll go live with another one for tomorrow night's breaks. So make sure you get in here and get your bidding in on that, because I think I only got 3 selling on eBay, regular eBay, and then I should have another random tomorrow night, because we're gonna fill this one tonight. I feel it. If not, we'll have to break this one tomorrow night too. So anyways, let's get to going here. We got 4653 2022 Elite Extradition quarter case. We got Diamondbacks Ruth B, Braves Steve M, Orioles Steve M, Red Sox Brett W, Cubs Trent B, White Sox Henry V, the Reds Mike S, Guardians Thomas M, Rockies Brett W, Tigers Mark W, Astros Eric B, Royals Thomas M, Angels Steve M, Dodgers Brian B, the Marlins Brett W, Brewers Kimberly D, the Twins Brian H, Mets Kimberly D, Yankees Gary M, A's Andy S, Phillies Richard M, the Pirates Nicholas M, Padres Eric B, Giants Andy S, Mariners Janice O, Cardinals Tom H, the Rays Brett W, Rangers James P, Blue Jays Tom H, Nats Nicholas M, and the DPL spot going out to Janice O. Yes, that's sudden death bid, Steve. Yep, same thing. You might have seen some of that going on eBay Live today. That's another sudden death. It's a little promotion, a little thing we're doing here in eBay Live. So there's a bunch of sellers doing it. Yes, that is the sudden death auctions. 30-second sudden death bids on those. So 30-second sudden death bids on those. So yeah, should be a good time. Should be a good time. All right, let's. I got a list going. Let's get going. That just means that there's no extension onto the bids, onto the bids, right? It's just 30 seconds is the auction, and no added time if somebody bids, in the last 5 seconds or whatever. Oh yeah, we don't speed rip these. That's right. Okay, here we go. We got a Zach Geloff that's going out to the Dodgers, and a DeAndre Smith to the Mets on the sticker auto. It's going to the Mets, and nice Maddox Bruns to the Dodgers here on the Future Threads. Okay. Okay. That is a Maddox Bruns going out to the Dodgers on the Future. Actually, that might be Angels. No, that is Angels. That is Angels. The Maddox Bruns. We got a Cole Phillips going out to the Braves at 349, and a Justin Boyd on the prime numbers die cut to 192 to the Reds. Jackson Cox going out to the Rockies. And there's Jackson Holiday on the first round materials. Your number 1 overall pick of the 2022 draft. Such is the first round materials. All right, what do we got here? Chandler Simpson going out the Rays on the Aspirations Blue die cut auto out of 99. Excuse me, 89. Robert Arias to the DPL out of 999. Judd Fabian to the Orioles. That's out of 499. All right, Dalton Rushing going out the Dodgers. And we got a John Rhodes of the Orioles on the red future threads. That's pretty nice chunk in this one. That is out of 49. Nice patch in that one. There's a Walter Ford of the Mariners on the on-card auto. Tyler Schweitzer going out to the White Sox out of 493 to 49. Termarr Johnson of the Pirates at 299. There's a Chandler Simpson that's going out the Rays. A Andy Acevedo to the DPL. With a dot if you're counting it home. Andy A. Dot. There's a Nate Severino going out to the Diamondbacks on the on-card. Eric Reiselman to the Mets out of 499, followed by a decade die cut of Kenya Huggins to the Reds out of 999. Ashton Izzy going out to the Mariners. There is a Aniello Marquez with a dot. It's going to the DPL. Cole Phillips on the on-card going to the Braves. We got Jake Bennett to the Nats out of 349 and a Cooper Jerpy on the prime numbers B that is out of 63 and going out to the Cardinals. Those prime numbers B's are pretty cool looking cards. Can't remember what design the C's have. C's got a cool design too. Actually, the A's as well. Dylan Beavers, that's silver and going out to the Orioles. We got DeAndre Smith to the Mets on the prime numbers B auto. That is going to be out of 59. See that there? It's prime numbers B. There's A's, B's, and C's. The only thing different about them is the numbering. Nice Alcantara to the Cubbies. See, this is a good example of how they change their autos as they get. This will be one of the first autos that Alcantara would have signed, right? This and his first Bowman stuff. His auto nowadays looks nothing like that. It's just a little scribble. I mean, I know that's a big scribble, but that's better than just a little tiny scribble. Right, so his auto's definitely changed. But that's going out the Cubbies. Going out the Trent. We got a Cole Young going out the Mariners out of 349. And here is a prime numbers. Oh, that's not. That, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, this is it's a prime number C. Right, I was just saying they do have the Shimmer logo, but this happens to be a prime number C, 1 of 1. Ladies and gentlemen, there it is. Uno de Uno on the Andrew Morris going out to the Twins. So, Brian getting a little 101 action here out of Elite Extra Edition. Been on fire with the 101s lately. Fire. Well, not like we're not always on fire with the 101s, but definitely been pulling a good amount here lately. So, of course, we bag and tag it. Top tier certified. 1 of 1. To the ticker we go. That is going to be 717 101s on this very stage since January 1st of this year. Well, let's go. Oh, Larry, that's not going to do. Let me hook you up here, bud. What Streamlabs taking you to the woodshed? Larry? Streamlabs doesn't look like he's been very nice to you there. Alright, there you go, kid. There you go, friend. Alright. We got Justin Crawford going out the Phils. And Termarr Johnson. It's going out the Pirates on the first round materials. It's an interesting jersey for Termarr there. An interesting patch on that one. Usually those are only It's kind of a odd looking material. Almost looks vinyl. It's not. But interesting patch anyways. Going on the Pirates. We have a Brock Jones going out the Rays. That is a gold status die cut auto of Brock. That's out of 10. So nice die cut there. We got a Henry Williams to the Padres out of $9.99 and J.R. Ritchie to the Braves out of $4.99. I can see that, Larry. Man, my voice is not doing well. All right, we got Jordan Beck going out the Rockies. Yeah, my voice is, I don't know how long it's going to hang on here. It's that time of year. I always lose my voice around this time of year. Coaching baseball and football. Streaming. Doing the whole 9 yards. You know what? These must be. I must have that wrong. Yeah, I do. That's why. All right. Aaron Zavala going out the Rangers on the Future Threads. And we got a Michael Kennedy going out the Pirates on the prime numbers B out of 61. Mason Fluharty going out the Blue Jays out of 349. And we have a Jack Perkins on the prime numbers die cut 219 going out the A's. Termar on the silver going out to the Pirates, followed by a Jesus Cava with a dot going to the DPL. There's a Brenner Cox that's going out to the Nats on the sticker auto. You gotta always, every time I play this playlist, I think you say that, Andy, you should download it. Luke Gold going out to the Tigers, it's out of $4.99, and a Jacob Waters going out the A's out of on the decade die cut. It looked like 333, but I was like, that's not right. No, it's out of $9.99. All right, Elijah Green going out the Nets, followed by Herman Ramirez. All right, it's going out the DPL. Cutter Coffee going out to the Red Sox on the prime number C auto. The prime numbers A auto. It is on card and it's out of 190. There it is right there. Prime numbers A out of 190. We got Eric Brown going out to the Brewers out of 349 and a Alan Roden on the status die cut out of 34. Nice low numbered die cut there for the Blue Jays. Max Wagner going out to the Orioles on the silver, followed by Cam Collier to the Reds on the Future Threads. Got Ryan Cermak to the Rays. That's a prime numbers B out of 61. Hard to show the numbering on some of these. There it is, though. Prime numbers B. We got Samuel Zavala to the Padres out of $9.99 and Adam Mazur to the Padres out of $4.99. Tristan Freeling going out to the Yankees on the college ticket, followed by Anyer Cepeda to the DPL on the base sticker auto. Will Vasquez going out the Rays on the Aspirations Blue die cut auto out of 87. Numberings in this set always super weird. Josh White to the Marlins out of 349, followed by Nick Biddison to the Dodgers out of 299. Mark. I have to look way back, see if I've already redeemed it. I'm not that worried about it, man. Just go ahead and redeem it. I'll throw you the tokes for it. There's Michael Kennedy on the silver. We got Jace Young going out the Tigers on the Future Threads. Nice Jace. And nice Spencer Jones here to the Yanks in the Vanderbilt jersey. That is out of 67. A prime numbers B out of 67, and it's on card as well, so very nice Spencer Jones there for the Yanks. Fralin Severino going off the DPL out of $4.99, and a turn of the century to 122, Tucker Toman to the Blue Jays. Xavier Isaac to the Rays. We have a Kevin Parada. Nice one here. What was it, 9th or 10th overall pick in this draft, in the 2022 draft for the Mets. It's on card. There's a Brandon Birdsell going out to the Cubbies. That is a sticker auto. Connor Prelip to the Twins out of 349, followed by Justin Boyd to the Reds out of 73 on the Aspirations die cut. Carson Weisenhunt going out to the Giants, followed by Victor Scott to the Cardinals. Nice Victor. And a Brock Selvage going out to the Yankees on the Future Threads patch auto. Getting a few patch autos here. Peyton Graham to the Tigers out of $4.99. And a prime numbers A, Trey Lipscomb to the Nats. That's out of $200. Alright. Hey, welcome in everybody new at eBay Live up there. Hopefully everybody's having a good night. If you didn't get into a break, grab one of them random spots. We're going to break that tonight as soon as it fills. As soon as it fills. I have no doubt it's going to fill. There's Jed Fabian on the silver. Well, I have all hopes that it'll fill. So we can break it. Anyways. Reggie Crawford on the Future Threads. Let's go to the Giants. We got a Daniel Suzak to the A's. That's out of 218. It's prime numbers A. Prime numbers A. Suzak to the A's. A lot of prime numbers autos. Cole Young to the Mariners out of 999, and Caden Wallace to the Royals out of 499. Gavin Cross on the college ticket going out to the Royals, followed by a Danny Soretti on the Hidden Gems auto going out to the Tigers. Really like those Hidden Gems. A Luke Gold going out to the Tigers on the sticker auto. Jack Brannigan to the Pirates out of 349, and we have a Chase Midruth to the Red Sox on the turn of the century to 122. All right, Brenner Cox going out the Nets, followed by Jimmy Crooks to the Cardinals on the sticker auto. Then a orange parallel of Francelli Silverio. That is an orange patch auto for the DPL. It's going to be out of 149. Sonny DiChiara going out to the Angels out of 499, and a Kenya Huggins. Does have a, well, I don't think that's dingy. Those are rounded. It's going out to the Reds. That is a prime numbers die cut out of 115. All right, there's a Gabriel Gonzalez on the silver going off the Mariners. A Noah Schultz on the Future Threads going off the White Sox. Then we have a Christopher Pasiola on the prime numbers B auto out of 62 going off the Cubbies. This might be the most prime numbers numbered autos I've pulled out of a Triple E break. There's Chase DeLauder going out the Guardians out of 349 stud. And Gabriel Gonzalez to the Mariners on the prime numbers A. That is numbered to 165. All right, Chandler Simpson on the silver going off the Rays. Followed by a Gabriel Hughes going off the Rockies on the first round materials. we got a Jacob Waters going out the A's on the base sticker auto. Hayden Alvarez going out to the DPL out of $4.99, and a Tyler Schweitzer to the Cubbies out of $2.99. Or White Sox, rather, sorry. All right, one box left. Well, it's getting close. Ooh, I think we got just enough. There's Mikey Ramiro of the Red Sox on the base, followed by a Jose Frias going out the DPL. That is a sticker auto of Frias. We got a Peyton Palette. That's going out to the, what's Palette? That is a Cubby on the Peyton Palette. That is, I think, hold on, I got to check. I forget on this dude. He definitely hasn't seen much action in the Cubby system if he is. It's out of 50 on the Peyton Palette. Yeah, it's White Sox. Sorry. That is White Sox, that's why. It is White Sox. It's out of 50. There we have a Jesus Mate. Nice one there to the DPL out of 349. And Michael Kennedy on the prime numbers B out of 61 going out to the Pirates. I forgot the old DPL trick, right? Or not DPL, the Elite Extra Edition trick, right? If you see Chicago and you're like, God damn, I can't remember. I mean, obviously, Paciolo is Cubby. And him, I was confused on. Just look at the back of the card. Blue for Cubbies. Gray for White Sox. I forgot about that. All right. Doesn't really work with the New Yorks because it's hard to tell between the Mets and the Yankees. They got like dark blue for the Mets and like a darker blue for the Yankees. All right, we got a Sean Gusenberg on the silver. That's going out to son of a bitch, Gusenberg. I want to say White Sox on that. That'll get figured. Well, we could look him up here real quick. We got Jacob Reimer. That's going out to the Mets on the base sticker auto. Luke Waddle. That's there going out to the Braves. Nice prospect material signatures. It's an orange parallel. It's out of $199. We got Nate Furman to the Guardians out of $4.99, and that is a Sterling Thompson going out to the Rockies on the prime numbers A to 200. Yeah, I thought so. White Sox. Yep. I thought I said that. Thought so. I think I said that. So that Gusenberg goes to the White Sox. And we have a Peyton Graham going out to the Tigers. Followed by a nice Ted Simmons. It's an all-time first-round materials, Ted Simmons. That is a red parallel. It's going to be out of 49. Nice bat relic in there as well. Dylan O'Ray going to the Brewers out of, that's prime numbers A. It's out of 160. Colby Thomas to the A's on the base to $9.99. Michael Knorr to the Stros. That does have a nasty dingy corner there. That's out of $4.99. Oh yeah, let's go. Let's go. I was hoping we got an on campus. These are badass. These are SSP or ultra rare, as they call it in Panini here. But that is a Dave Winfield. So, thing about these is they don't have a team on the front of them, so we're going to go with longest tenured team played for. I do believe for Winfield that's the Yankees, but let me do check. Because that's the University of Minnesota, obviously, on there. But the on-campuses are effing sweet. Let me make sure it doesn't have, because I don't think it has, on the checklist, it doesn't say teams on there. So usually on those, we have to yeah, it does not say on there. So, we got to go with longest tenured team played for, and I don't think it's the Padres. Hold on. Pretty sure it's the Yankees. By a year, right? Yeah, it was one of the two, right? But it's by a year. Actually, not even a year. It's by like 50-some games. Crazy. By 50-some games, it is a Yankee. So that's going to be a Yankees card. That will go to the Yanks. Sweet on-campus Dave Winfield. I've not pulled the Dave Winfield on campus either. So that one is pretty effing sweet. I'm going to get that into a bag that says Yankees. There we go. Sweet Dave Winfield on the on campus. Those are kick ass. All right, we got a Daniel Milkrick, maybe something like that. There's a red DPL patch of Daniel going to the DPL. It's out of 49. There is a Josh Kasevich going out to the Blue Jays on the prime numbers B. That is out of 62. On card as well. Reed Van Scoter to the Mariners out of 349. And a Eric Brown to the Brewers out of 94 on the Aspirations die cut. Final pack here. We got a Jake Madden on the silver that's going out to the Dodgers. Or excuse me, the Angels. And a Jose Mejia going out to the DPL. One of the few DPL guys that actually has what looks like a signature. Clark Elliott to the A's on the sticker, or that's on card, that auto. There we have a Jack Perkins to the A's out of 499 and a prime numbers die cut of Caden Wallace to the Royals out of 200. And that'll do it for the break. So now is the time. If you have a team in this break, go ahead and get those guesses in the chat for the Bears Bowl. It is a number between 1 and 100. I need you to guess and put in the chat. I will then random a number between 1 and 100. You are trying to be the closest under or over to my number. If you are one of those two guesses, you'll get a pick from the bowl. Guess the number right on the money, you're going to get them both because you are a badass. One guess per person is all you'll get, though. Even if you got multiple teams, still only get that one guess, and you must at least have a team in this break to make that guess. So if all that's true, get those guesses in the chat now, and I will random the number after the recap. All right, let's go through our DPL stuff first. DPL does good as always. All right, we got one patch that's out of 49. It's a red parallel. That's Daniel Melkerick. I have no idea. All right, a Jose Frias on the sticker auto. On your Cepeda as well. And on our DPL autos, we got a Herman Ramirez, Jesus Caba, Aniello Marquez, Andy Acevedo, and Jose Mejia. And then a patch auto orange parallel out of 149 of Francelli Silverio. All right, first round materials. We got a Gabriel Hughes of the Rockies, Termarr Johnson of the Pirates, and Jackson Holliday going out the Orioles. And a all-time first-round materials, Ted Simmons of the Cardinals. That is a red parallel out of 49. Future Threads patches, Noah Schultz of the White Sox, Reggie Crawford of the Giants. We got a J.C. Young going out to the Tigers. Cam Collier of the Reds, Aaron Zavala of the Rangers, and a red parallel of John Rhodes of the Orioles. It's out of 49. Sticker autos, Jacob Reimer of the Mets. A Jacob Waters to the A's, Jimmy Crooks to the Cardinals, Luke Gold to the Tigers, Victor Scott to the Cardinals, Brandon Birdsell going out to the Cubbies, a Brenner Cox to the Nats, and a DeAndre Smith going out to the Mets. Then we have our on-card autos. A Clark Elliott to the A's, Kevin Parada to the Mets, a Cole Phillips to the Braves, Nate Severino to the Diamondbacks, and a Walter Ford to the Mariners. Prime numbers autos, we got a ton of them. Usually do not get this many. All right, these first three are going to be prime numbers A. They're all going to be numbered different as well. There's a Cutter Coffee to the Red Sox out of 190, Daniel Suzak to the A's out of 218, and Dylan O'Reilly to the Brewers out of 160. Then the rest of these are going to be prime numbers B's, a little lower numbered. Josh Kasevich to the Blue Jays out of 62. Christopher Paciolo to the Cubbies out of 62. A Spencer Jones to the Yankees out of 67. Ryan Cermak to the Rays out of 61. Michael Kennedy to the Pirates out of 61. And a DeAndre Smith to the Mets out of 59. Got some die-cut autos. A Peyton Pallett to the White Sox. That's out of 50 on the status. Die-cut aspirations die-cut of Willie Vasquez to the Rays. That's out of 87. We got a Brock Jones to the Rays on the gold status out of 10. And a Chandler Simpson to the Rays on the aspirations out of 89. So Rays getting some autos there. There's a one Hidden Gems auto. That is a Danny Aceretti going out to the Tigers. Then we got some patch autos here. Future Threads patch autos. Got three of them. We got a Brock Selvage out to the Yankees. There's a Maddox Bruns to the Angels. I actually got to check that. He might be Dodgers. Kevin Alcantara going out the Cubbies. He is Dodgers. Maddox Bruns is Dodgers. I got to go check that, to be honest. I'm pretty sure it's Dodgers. All right, and then a Prospect Materials orange out of 199, Luke Waddell. Yeah, he's out. He's Dodgers. Maddox is Dodgers. So sorry, I said Angels. That is Maddox Bruns is Dodgers. All right, then we did get an on-campus ultra rare, Dave Winfield. That's going to go out to the Yankees, as it is University of Minnesota. Talk about his college days, right? So it goes the longest tenured team played for. He played for the Yankees the longest. So Yankees it is on that one. Nice. And we got an Andrew Morris on the prime number C, 1 of 1. Prime number C, 1 of 1, Andrew Morris, going out the Twins. Thavit. All right, rolling some dice. We how many times random get the Bears Bowl number. That is going to be 6 times. So without further ado, welcome to the stage. Star of the show's main event. This is Bears Bowl. Boom. All right, 6 times. Once, twice, 3 times, 4, 5, and 6. 88 is the number. 88. 88. Again, we 88 last night. All right, no overs. Taking 2 closest unders. Tom, you were going to take the closest under at 73 on eBay Live. So Tom, give me a 1 through 21. And then Coca-Cola. You are also going to take an under. We got the second closest under at 66 on eBay Live. So both of the guesses on eBay Live are the winners. Coca-Cola, just need to know which team you had in the break, please. Tom, I know which ones you got. You got. But Coca-Cola, just need to know which team you had in the break, please and thank you. Cubbies. Trent. Have I asked you that before, Trent? I'll try to remember now. And a number between 1 and 21 from you, Trent. Appreciate you. I'll change the break number to 4654. That's going to be our LOGOFRACTOR break coming up for the night. It's gonna be an early night. If we can fill that, let's definitely try to fill that random on there. If anybody's interested, grab a team. Should be a pretty interesting random there. We'll definitely break that tonight here after a little bit if that does sell out. So grab a team in that. Always Cubbies. That's right, Trent. Always. Yeah, I knew that once you said Trent, I'm like, yeah, Trent he does get the Cubbies. Always Cubbies for sure. I just cannot. I for the life of me, man, I struggle remembering your guys' eBay usernames, first names, YouTube usernames compared to your first names, right? And I don't like calling you guys by your eBay usernames. Like it's more personal, getting to know you, especially a fellow Cubbies fan, right? Go Cubbies. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Going on Tom 2024 update. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21. Going out to Trent, a pack of 2021 Bowman. 2021 Bowman. All right, I shall return in just about 10 minutes and we'll break on some LOGOFRACTOR. So I'll see you guys then. Peace. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Top Tier Breaks. I'm James, as always, and I'll be doing the rigging. Alright, ladies and gents. We got some LOGOFRACTOR. LOGOFRACTOR 4654 2024 or 2025 LOGOFRACTOR quarter case. We got Diamondbacks Vince today, Braves Jesse E. That doesn't seem right. No, I think it is, yeah. Anyways, Orioles, Gary B. Red Sox, Joey W. The Cubs, Matt R. White Sox, Eric P. Reds, Kevin A. Guardians, Cornell R. Rockies, David H. A. The Tigers, Mark W. Astros, Jamie M. The Royals, Michael R. Angels, Alvin R. Dodgers, Ethan B. Marlins, Anthony O. Brewers, Eric P. Twins, Vincent A. Mets, Matt M. The Yankees, Emmanuel S. A's, David H. Phillies, Tim P. Pirates, Eric P. Padres, Eric P. The Giants, Vincent A. Mariners, Eric P. Cardinals, Vincent A. Rays, Cornell R. Rangers as well. The Blue Jays, Vincent A. And the Nats, Ethan B. Alright, here we go. LOGOFRACTOR. What up, Chase? Alright, here we go. Base packs. Ben Rice, rookie. Rookie. No buybacks, though. Alright, here's our LOGOFRACTORs. We got a Zach Neto of the Angels. Vladdy Guerrero, a Nathaniel Lowe of the Nats. Ronald Acuna Jr. on the power players going out to the Braves. And Tomoyuki Sagano on the teal, the 199 going out to the Orioles. Excuse me, it's an aqua. I don't think there is teals in LOGOFRACTOR. The teals are at $2.99 if they are. There's a Grant Holmes, the Braves. We got Wilson Contreras, Cardinals, Chris Bassett, the Blue Jays, Zebby Matthews, the Twins, and a Luis De Los Santos going out the Mets on the purple, the 250. All right, here we go. We got gold coming up. There is a Nico going off the Cubbies. Followed by Gavin Lux of the Reds, Tristan McKenzie of the Guardians, a Wyatt Langford going out to the Rangers and the Future Stars, and a sweet Riley Green gold out of 50 going out to the Tigers. We need a 101 out of LOGOFRACTOR. We need a rose gold 101. I don't think I've ever pulled a rose gold 101 out of LOGOFRACTOR. There's Darren Baker going off the Nats on the rookie, and a Tanner Bybee on the blue to 150 going on the Guardians. Yeah, it's one thing I've never pulled a 101 out of. We've been pulling the shit out of 101s here lately. So, it's going to happen. It's going to happen now. Been on a 101 hot streak. Whoa. Let's hope, Michael. I'm gonna try. Let's get a whip for Michael. All right. Matty Shaw, rookie. Kevin Alcantara, so getting the Cubbies rookies for you, Matt. Oh, no. That's never a good thing. There better be more in that next box. We got shorted 2 LOGOFRACTORs out of this one. There's Brooks Lee on the Fortune 15. A Raffy Devers. They were just, well, I mean, who knows what they were. Whether they were base ones or not. It's pretty lame. All right, that's on 250 on the Raffy Devers. And a Mason Miller rookie going there. Let's see if there's extra in this one. There is an extra in this one. So at least we got 1 extra in this one, right? No, we didn't. There's still 5 in there. Lame. Jackson Jobe going on the Tigers. Followed by a Pete Alonso of the Mets. We got a Freddie Freeman of the Dodgers. A Andre Chaparro going out to the Nats on the rookie. And what's this? An all-etch black Lindor. That's going to the Mets. Pretty nice one there for you, Matt. That is out of 10. 7 of 10 on the black LOGOFRACTOR. You can barely tell it's a LOGOFRACTOR on these blacks. That's a pretty sick-looking card right there. I'll tell you that right now. That's cool. Holy shit balls. Okay. All right. There's only 1 card in this one. And I think all of our extra ones are in this one. Have you ever seen a LOGOFRACTOR pack that thick? Oh my god. There better be, well, if there's only 1 card in this one, I don't know, we'll find out. If there's only 1 card in that one, to get our other ones, there needs to be 7 LOGOFRACTORs in that one? No. That's bad. That's horrible, man. That's horrible, man. 4 plus 2 is 6 plus 5. There needs to be 11 in there to make it right. Yeah, I don't think there's 11 in there. Alright. Anyways. Alright, well, let's get the singular one. What would that be? This is the 101. That'd be freaking crazy. It's not. It's a Royce Lewis. That's what we're going to get. This is odd. Alright. I mean, shit, there might be 11 in there. Huh, there is. There's 11. Here's all of our missing LOGOFRACTORs right here. Of course, they didn't give us a bunch of extra parallels, though. Sons of bitches. All right, we got Garrett Cole going out the Yanks. Logan Gilbert. There's Alec Burleson. Dolis Garcia. We do have an auto of Mr. Aaron Schunk going out to the Rockies. That's something you won't see every day. An 11-card LOGOFRACTOR pack. That's crazy. That's crazy. Well, you know, because if this was a sealed case, obviously, but if it wasn't a sealed case and these are just on the shelf, one guy's going to be like, hell yeah. The other guy's going to be like, what the fuck? All right, we got a Max Muncy, or one person, I guess I should say. That is a teal to 199. Excuse me, an aqua to 199 on the Muncy rookie going out the A's. Nice. Adele Amador, Nick Gonzalez. Willie Adames. We got a Adley Rutschman on the all-etch. And Riley Green on the purple going out the Tigers. It's out of 250. Yeah, Mark, you just had to spend a token to redeem them. I can't have something redeemable for no tokens. The system doesn't let me. So, yes, I have to manually add you the tokens, which I'll do now. And there you go. Got you added there, Mark. No problem, Mark. All right. Final box. Looks like these LOGOFRACTOR packs are back to normal. We got a Brandon Lau going out the Rays, a Schwarber to the Phils, Brian Reynolds to the Pirates, a Jackson Holiday to the Orioles, followed by a purple Connor Gillespie going out to the Marlins. It's out of 250. Cade Povich to the Orioles, followed by Randy Rosarina, Jose Siri, and Blake Dunn to the Reds on our auto. So at least we snuck a couple autos in there. And then a green Tyler Soderstrom, nice color match to the A's. That's out of 99 on the Future Stars. And that'll do it for the break. So now is the time. If you have a team in this break, get your guesses in the chat for the Bears Bowl. It is a number between 1 and 100. I need you to guess and put in the chat. I will then random a number between 1 and 100. You are trying to be the closest under or over to my number. If you are one of those two guesses, you'll get a pick from the bowl. Guess number out of the money, you're going to get them both because you are a badass. One guess per person is all you will get, though. Even if you got multiple teams, still only get one guess. Must at least have a team in this break to make a guess. If all that's true, get those guesses in the chat now. Random the number after the recap. All right. We got our purples. These are all out of 250. All right, we got a Raffy Devers of the Red Sox, Connor Gillespie to the Marlins, a Riley Green to the Tigers, and a Luis De Los Santos going out to the Mets. A couple of Aquas. These Aquas are out of 199. There you go. A Max Muncy to the A's, and a Tomoyuki Sagano going out to the Orioles. We got a blue Tanner Bybee going out to the Guardians. That is out of 150. There's a Tyler Soderstrom on the green Future Stars going out the A's. It's out of 99. A gold Riley Green going out the Tigers. It's out of 50. And the nasty all-edge black Lindor going out the Mets. It's 7 of 10. Love that card. Good looking black. And two autos. A Blake Dunn going out to the Reds. And an Aaron Shunk going out to the Rockies. A couple of rookie autos. Rolling some dice. Let's see how many times we're random to get the Bears Bowl number. That is going to be 10 of them. 10 of the times. All right. Mark, you getting a guess in there? I know you're still in here, so I'll make sure you had time to get a guess in there, Mark. I'm going to take this opportunity to... There it is. All right. Change the break number to 55, 46, 55. So without further ado, welcome to stage, the star of the show, the main event of this Bears Bowl. Boom. Ten times, once, twice, 3 times, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 83 is the number. 83, 83. All right, no overs again. We'll take our 2 closest unders. That is going to be Nopers. Nopers, what up, man? On YouTube. Nopers, Ethan, right? Did I got that right? If not, correct me, please do. And I need a 1 through 21 from you. And then the second closest under is going to go to Michael at 36 on, Michael at 36 on eBay. So Michael, give me a 1 through 21. Or no, Eric. Nopers, you're Eric, right? Yes, you're Eric. I think so. Yes. Right? Vincent, that guess came in late. It just now showed in the chat after it had already been decided. After the random had already been done and all that. Yeah, I before that message came in, Nopers, before that message came in, it just now showed up. I corrected myself. I'm like, no, wait, nope, that's wrong. It is Eric. That is right. Okay, that is right. I did remember before it was too late. All right, so Eric goes with 5 and Michael with 14. All right, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And going out to Eric, you're going to get pack 2024 Topps update. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. Topps update all around. One for you as well, Michael. All right, I'll be back in just over 10 minutes. We'll start ripping on some Topps Chrome Jumbos. So I'll see you guys back here soon.
at people and I wonder all day, who are you when you are not the one in your way? And then I think about myself and I stayed. I'm a pretty boss, look almost your brain waste. I'm a freak in the sheets, but I got class. I'ma grab an ass if you want it. Best you ever had, give it to you back. Ooh. I'm the girl that they don't talk about, quiet with a big mouth. Listen for the doubt, then call it. Make you out for what you say to me. Look at every single date. If you got what I need, then oh, I'll take you on like a big deal. Legs you can unseal, key in ignition. Just keep me full like I had a meal once in a while. Feel alright. I know you like it, can't fight it. I might let you ride the wave. I'm New York and you're LA. Come together, feel the shock waves.
Pulled up to the set when I heard that brutal sound of the bass. Start to feel like I'm dreaming, man, should have seen that look on my face. But I'm so low-key, I'm an anonymous G that I left no trace. But when I step one foot in the room, I'ma set this pace. I feel like king of the hill when they're never gonna take my crown. That's the type of my sound, better rise up when I shut this down. I feel like king of the hill when they're never gonna take my crown. That's the type of my sound, better rise up when I shut this down. It feels like murder, murder. Setting them alight when I lit that flame. Try pulling up side by side for the race, just realize that we're in a different lane. Yeah, see I'm out here killing the game. How can you claim that we're living the same? See in reality being on a similar stage. You're sitting in the crib while I'm singing my name. That's flames, whole of the city on lock. The coldest flows and the cream of the crop. We've them bees with a lean and a bop. Got a phone line ringing to the heat, don't stop. I feel like king of the hill when they're never gonna take my crown. That's the type of my sound, better rise up when I shut this down. I feel like king of the hill when they're never gonna take
What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Top Tier Breaks. I'm James, and as always, we'll be doing third break of the night. We got some chrome. Interesting. All right. Chrome Jumbos. We got 4655 2025 Chrome Jumbo quarter case. We got Diamondbacks Michael Z, Braves Tomo H, Royals Jeffrey M, Red Sox Tomo H, the Cubs Matt R, White Sox Cornell R, the Reds Gregory L, Guardians Justice S, Rockies Gregory B, Tigers Michael C, Astros Andrew H, Royals Gregory L, Angels Vincent P, Dodgers Anthony M, Marlins Cornell R, Brewers Gregory L, the Twins Ethan B, Mets Dan K, Yankees Tim K, A's David H, Phillies Michael J, Pirates Vincent P, Padres Eric P, Giants Vincent A, Mariners Cardinals as well, Rays Daniel L, Rangers as well, Blue Jays Vincent A, and the Nats Ethan B. All right, let's go. Couple of jumbos. Hopefully they're better than the other two jumbos we opened. I think we opened two jumbos, only got like 3 colors. Well, we did get a 1-on-1 though, I guess. And some short print inserts, but it needs to be more color in 2 jumbos for sure. All right, here we go. There's a Mookie, Cody Bellinger. There's a Wanya Pez. And we got a Drew Thorpe. Oops, that was the wrong stacks for those. Boo. All right. Drew Thorpe going out the White Sox on the Aqua to 199. There she be. Pete Alonso and Vladdy Guerrero on the all etch and power players. There's Dylan Cruz, rookie refractor, going out to the Nets. James Wood on the Prism refractor of the Nats as well. There's the Acuna Jr. going out the Braves. Refractor. And first auto is going to be a Greg Jones. Base auto going out the Rockies. And Gregory getting that one. Dylan Cruz on the 35th anniversary. We got Grant McCray on the refractor going out the Giants. Corey Seager and Cole Reagans on the inserts, or insert in parallel. There's Mason Wynn on the refractor. Carlos Correa on the green wave that's at 99 going out the Twins. Come on. Trying eBay instead of YouTube, Vince? Yeah, it's a little... eBay's doesn't have the delay that... Yeah, you're guessing that last break just came in after everything is all done. Not saying because you were just behind in the video is probably what happens. The chats show up. The chats show to you live, but they don't show up in my live chat until. Oh, it's hard. Wait, hold on. No, if you're 10 minutes behind in the video, when you make that, it'll show in my live, but it's 10 minutes after you actually did it, if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes any sense. I don't think I made any sense there, but I think you get my premise. Actually, Rat Louder. It's been a long week already. It's only Thursday, right? All right, we got a Brooks Lee on the power players going out the Twins, followed by a Javier Sanoja on the Prism refractor going out the Marlins. And then a Connor Norby going out the Marlins on the base auto. We got a Brooks Lee on the 35th anniversary. Junior Cammy. There's a Michael Hellman refractor going out the Cardinals. Gunner on the Fortune 15. Christopher Morel on the Prism refractor. Andrew Vaughn on the refractor. And a little Brandon Nimmo. That's Orange Lava out of 25 going off the Mets. Nice color match there as well. There's a Gustavo Camparo on the refractor. Adley Rutschman on the power players. There's Blake Dunn on the Prism refractor, followed by a Max Fried refractor going out to the Yanks. And Carlos Narvaez is our final auto. So 3 base autos. At least they weren't pitcher base autos, I guess. I guess if we gotta find a silver lining. But there are some pitchers that I would have rather had, I suppose. Gaten Dana on the refractor. Some decent autos there, though. Some decent rookies for their teams. We are going to be in for an early night, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be running way ahead of time on that next break. Let's just, we're going to go ahead and just rip these pack at a time here right now. Let's do that. Brooks Lee, there's a Seth Lugo on the purple out of 250. It's going out the Royals. And there's a Mookie on the all edge. Nano Tatis on the power players. Got Chris Bassett on the refractor. Gunner. We got a gold. That is a Michael Harris gold going out to the Braves. Nice Michael Harris. That is going to be out of 50. I don't know why I'm turning that around. 5 of 50 on that Michael Harris. Then we got a Brent Herter. It's going out the Tigers on the blue Ray Wave. That is out of 150. Let's go out with Michael. We got a Jason Dominguez, Pete Alonso on the power players. Kodai Senga on the Aqua Lava out of 199. Let's go to the Mets. That is, again, out of 199. And Mookie on the Fortune 15 to the Dodgers. Michael Harris refractor. Got a rookie rush coming up here. It's a Kobe Mayo going out the Orioles. Gunner, the Orioles as well. Yomber Diaz, Prism refractor rookie. And a Del Amador of the Rockies. So the Rockies getting a couple of them for you, Greg. All right. Big auto to end it. Big auto to end it. We need that. Jumbos have not yielded what I had. Well, that's bad. I thought that was a redemption. I'm like, well, that might be really good. That's not a redemption. It's just a base Josh Lowe they got. Accidental backwarding of the Josh Lowe. Shohei on the 35th anniversary. There's a Gordon Graceffo on the Prism refractor. Scoobs on the refractor. Google. And Gordon Graceffo on the rookie auto going out the Cardinals. Hunter Renfroe and Birdsong. Bunch of base autos. Luis Angel Acuna on the power players going out the Mets. Seiya Prism Refractor, Stephen Kwan Refractor. And a Vladdy Guerrero Jr. on the teal to 299 to the Blue Jays. Right there she be. Shohei on the all edge. We got a Corey Seager on the Fortune 15. Gleyber Torres Refractor. To the Tigers and last pack here. There's Dylan Cruz on the Fortune 15. Nick Sogard on the Prism Refractor. There's Lou Bob Refractor. And those guys. And that'll do it for the break. So now is the time, ladies and gents. If you got a team in this break, go ahead and get those guesses in the chat for the Bears Bowl. It is a number between 1 and 100. I need you to guess and put in the chat. I will then random a number between 1 and 100. You're trying to be the closest under or over to my number. If you are one of those two guesses, you will get a pick from both. If you guess the number right on the money, you're going to get them both because you are a badass. One guess per person is all you will get, though. Even if you got multiple teams, still only get that one guess. And you must at least have a team in this break to make that guess. So if all that's true, get those guesses in the chat now, and I will random the number after the recap. Well, we got a little bit more color this round at least. All right, we got an all-edge rookie rush, Kobe Mayo to the Orioles. There is a Seth Lugo on the purple to 250 going to the Royals. Teal, Vladdy Guerrero Jr. to the Blue Jays out of 299. We got a Aqua, Kodai Senga, Aqua Lava, Kodai Senga going out to the Mets. It's out of 199. 99 of 199. Drew Thorpe going out to the White Sox on the Aqua to 199. A green wave, Carlos Correa going out to the Twins out of 99. We got a gold, Michael Harris to the Braves. That is numbered 5 of 50. And a Aqua or orange lava, Brandon Nimmo, nice color match to the Mets. That's numbered 13 of 25. Autos. 5 base autos. Gordon Graceffo to the Cardinals, Adele Almador to the Rockies, Greg Jones to the Rockies, Carlos Narvaez to the Reds, Connor Norby to the Marlins, and a Brant Herter on the blue Ray Wave. That's out of 150 and going out to the Tigers. All right, rolling some dice. Let's see how many times you're in and get the Bears Bowl number. 5 times. That'll be. So without further ado, welcome to the stage. The start of the show has been invented as Bears Bowl. Boom. All right. Hey, what's up, Tim? And Tomo, what's good? What up, Michael? All right, guys. Follow me on over random.org. 5 times. Once, twice, 3 times, 4, and 5. 91 is the number. 91. All right. So no overs. No overs. We'll take our 2 closest unders. Vincent, that is, or Ben on YouTube, you're 87. What up, DAT? Is going to take the closest under. So give me a 1 through 21. And then Vincent on eBay Live, you are going to take the second closest under at 76. So Vincent has already given me a number. And Ben, a 1 through 21 from you. I will change break number 4656. That is going to be our moving right along tonight. If we don't feel that random, we're going to be a super early night tonight. We'll be out of here by like 1:30. I won't know what to do with myself. Been streaming till 3 or 4. It was a mistake that I only had 5 breaks listed tonight on eBay. I don't know how I forgot to list a 6th tonight, so that was a mistake on my part. That'll happen sometimes. But yeah, we're going to have an early one. All right, Ben goes with 8. And Vincent on eBay Live was 13. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 going out to Ben. Nice pack here, a 2024 Donruss Mega Pack. Hopefully you get the guaranteed auto out of it, or the guaranteed patch. The patches out of those are cracked ice patches, which are pretty sweet. Actually, I really like that set, for sure. All right, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13 going out to Vincent. You're going to get a 2023 Topps Update Pack. You too, Vince. Appreciate you, man. All right, guys, I shall return here in just over 10 minutes. Well, actually, it's probably going to be closer. I mean, the next break isn't scheduled till 1 a.m., but we're obviously not waiting until then. So it'll be between 12 and 15 minutes. I'll be back. We'll rip on some Boys of Summer 2025 style and then finish off the night with Leaf Metal, unless we fill the random there on eBay Live, which is looking like I'm not sure that we will. Right? Unless we get somebody really like Stadium Club come in. All right. So I'll see you guys back here shortly. And we'll rip on some Boys of Summer. Peace.
The world has been broke down. The world has just announced final time.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Your Breaks. I'm James with you as always. I'll be doing the ripping. The ripping. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are live. It is the fourth break of the new Yes Boys of Summer 2025 style. Alright. We got 46-56. 2025 Boys of Summer full case. We got the Diamondbacks, Davis G, Braves, Nolan S, the Orioles, Randy S, Red Sox as well, Cubs, Larry B, White Sox, Joseph L, Reds, David H, Guardians, Randy S, the Rockies, Roy G, Tigers, Astros as well, Royals, David H, the Angels, Garen I, Dodgers, Adrian C, the Marlins, Bradley N, Brewers, Carson R, Twins, Jeremy R, Mets, Randy S, Yankees and A's, Matt S, Phillies, Edward G, Pirates, David H, Padres, Joseph A, Giants, Roy G, the Mariners, David H, Cardinals, Jeffrey B, Rays, Garen I, Rangers, Roy G, the Blue Jays, Tim M, and the Nats, Roy G, with the Sasaki and Gibson spot going out to Shannon D. Alright, let's get these open. Kind of fire we pulling tonight. Really digging this set as I always do. Always like the Boys of Summer sets. We got Impeccable coming tomorrow. Impeccable, always pretty awesome. So looking forward to that for sure. There was a one-day auction listing that went live because I dropped the ball and forgot it was coming out this Friday, right? So I had to scramble and make some short listings to get caught up. So we do have Impeccable tomorrow night and Sunday and Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday and Friday. One night from then on up. Always a good one there. Whoa. Whoa, we got a jumpy pack of them boys. Alright, we got Michael Young going on the Rangers. It's red to 175. Followed by Michael Young to 249 to the Rangers. Material Sigs of Brody Breck to the Rockies. That's out of 99. There we have a Billy Amick out of 199 going out to the Twins. On the Estate, Jumbo Estate Sigs. There's a Pudge Rodriguez going out the Rangers out of 99. That is a blue parallel. All the base cards will get a top loader during the sorting process. We got a Roman Anthony on the Jumbo Materials. That's out of 99. Going to the Red Sox. Nice Hagen Smith here on the Jumbo Material Sigs. That's the White Sox again out of 99, that one. And a Joe Jackson on the red to 175. That one going out to the White Sox. All right. Angelo Sinjay on the red to the Mariners. That's out of 175. Kyle Teal, the White Sox, out of 249. We got a Lou Gehrig going out to the Yanks out of 249. Here's a Victor Hurtado. I haven't pulled one of him out of this set yet. Mr. Victor Hurtado, that is at 99 of the Material 6 going to the Nats. He was one of those in the international checklist in 2023 Triple E. Was Hurtado? I believe he was in the. He's also in 2024 Bowman Chrome or 2023 Bowman Chrome. One of the two. We got a Bert Campaneris out of 99 going off the A's. Here's a Pastime Materials Goose Gossage, of course, rocking the sweet handlebar mustache as always. Unless he played for the Yanks, right? And he had to be clean shaven. That's out of 25 on the silver. And Kalen Culpepper on the purple to 49. So any purples I'll stage. Anything less than 49 on the base cards will stage on up. That is a purple to 49 Kalen Culpepper to the Twins. And really, really nice Marcelo Mayer going on the Red Sox with a very sweet patch there. It's going out to Randy. Nice Mayer on the gold jumbo prospect SIGs, or jumbo material SIGs rather. That's out of 10, 2 of 10. Love it. Always expect decent patches out of boys this summer, for sure. All right, Jesus Mate on the red to 175 going out the Brewers. And we have a Jace Young going out the Tigers out of 249. Sammy Stafura to the Reds on the Material 6. That is out of 99. All right, America's Best, Mitch Jebb to the Pirates. It's out of 99. A James Tibbs out of 99 going out to the Giants on the Jumbo Prospect Materials. Big old napkin patch on those. The out of 99 seem to have those. Here's a nice Rintaro Sasaki going out to Shannon in the Rintaro Sasaki and Josh Gibson spot. That is a purple Sasaki out of 49. And Andy Pettit on the silver going out to the Yankees. It's out of 25. And we do got a pet. So I have not pulled one of these booklets yet. Okay, so this is going to be a new booklet. Not sure who this is going to be. That is numbered 5 of 10 on the Boys of Summer. Not sure what the booklet's called. Don't want to turn around and see who it is. But looks like a pirate. Whoa. Ooh. 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 It's just a jumbo signature. I guess it's a jumbo signature booklet. Never mind, I haven't pulled a bunch of them. I thought they were called something different, but that is nasty. Going out to Tip. There you go, my friend. That is a Paul Skeens jumbo signature booklet going out to the Pirates. That's filth. That is filthy. That is nasty. Number 10, 5 of 10. Oh, my. It's a quality booklet right there. Super quality booklet. My. We'll set it back there. Nice and safe back there. Ooh. And nothing to see here. Let's just move on. Moving on. Crazy good. All right, Tom Seaver on the red to 175 going out the Mets. Not sure if I've ever pulled a booklet of Skeens out of Boys of Summer, so that's a plus pull right there. We got Starlin Cobb of the Marlins out of 249. Kyle Teal out of 249 of the White Sox. Hey, Alejandro Rosario to the Rangers on the red Boys American Glory. That's out of 75. We got a David Shields going out the Royals out of 99 on the America's Best. A Walker Janik on the blue to 99. It's going out the Astros. First rounder. Ooh, really nice Jace Young here. That is the 5 tool materials Jace Young going out the Tigers. It's a silver. It's out of 25. 20 of 25. Some nice patches in there for sure. And here we go. That's another plus. It's going out to Tip. You're getting this one too, man. How about that? That is a red jumbo material SIGs. Bobby Witt Jr. going out the Royals. It's out of 49. And nasty. Boys of Summer doing Boys of Summer things here tonight. I feel like we're going to pull a gold bar tomorrow out of Impeccable. First day gold bar out of Impeccable tomorrow. Sweet Ernie here to the Cubbies. That is out of 175 on the red. So Joe Jackson, the White Sox, out of 249. I think in last year's set he was a Guardian. Well, no, I don't think out of Boys of Summer Joe Jackson was he was a Guardian in some set. It's Chase Burns, the Reds, out of 249. We got Johan Santana going out to the Twins. Nice one there. And the America's Best, that's out of 49. Been pulling some really nice America's Best autos lately. A James Tibbs out to the Giants on the Jumbo Material 6. That's out of 99. We got a Roberto Clemente on the purple to 49 to the Pirates. Ooh, what the hell is this kind of patch? That is not. I'm not even sure what to make of that patch right now. That's a Yaswar Gonzalez going out to the Giants. Obviously, it's part of the Giants logo there or whatever. That's a sick patch. Oh my, super colorful. And that's going out to Roy. That is the Massive Materials Gold. It's gonna be numbered out of 5. That is 2 of 5 on that one. That's cool. That's a sweet patch. And then we have going to the Rangers. A fan favorites, Hollow Silver. That's out of 25. That is a Juan Gonzalez going out to the Rangers. Sweet one there. Nice Juan gun on a 25. To the Rangers. Now let's put that with the fan favorites over here. 3 boxes left. I might as well grab them both. There's 2 bases on the bottom. We got Jack Leiter on the red to 175 going out to the Rangers. There's a Roman Anthony red to the Red Sox out of 175. I'm not even sure if Yaswar's the right. I just kind of figured that the J makes that sound. Andy, do you know? Is it Jasuar? It might be Jasuar. Yaswar. Joe Sewer. Yo Swear. It's got to be one of those. Gonzalez on top 249. You take the shotgun approach, people. Take the shotgun approach. Never fails. One of them will stick. That is a Vance Honeycutt on the Jumbo Material 6 out of 49. Michael, you asking when the next football break is? Unsure. I was going to do some Origins, but I decided to not. Not sure when the next football break is. Don't have one listed at the moment. We'll be doing some Down or Us when it comes out for sure. I think that comes out not too long, a week and a half from now. We'll get some football in there before then. All right, we got a Leo DeVries out of 99 on the blue. Let's go down to the Padres. We have a American Glory. Benito Santiago. That's out of 99 and going out to the Padres. Sweet Benito. I actually really like those American Glories this year. Sweet Braden Taylor here to the Rays. That is a Jumbo Prospects Materials. That's a gold. And it's going to be bookend numbered 1 of 10 even. Very nice Braden. I mean, just love the chunks in this. Nice Emerald. America's Best. Zabby Matthews of the Twins. That's numbered 4 of 5. Yeah, he was a dog, Michael, for sure. He was a dog. I pulled one of his not too long ago. out of this. I think this is the second Benito I've pulled out of this product. All right, there's Jesus Bade going out the Brewers. That's a red to 175. We got Tom Seaver out of 175 on the red going out to the Mets. Chandler Simpson to the Rays out of 249. There is a Tommy Troy to the Diamondbacks on the Material Sigs. That's out of 99. And Heston Kjerstad to the Orioles on the Jumbo Material Sigs. That is out of 99. We got a Lou Brock Blue to the Cardinals. That's out of 99. Dalton Rushing to the Dodgers on the Jumbo Materials. That out of 99 as well. And on the Acetate Sigs, we got a Jack Leiter to the Rangers. That's out of 199. I like his Sig. I like his auto. He's pretty consistent with it, too. It's one of those you recognize, you know what I'm saying? You can see it and be like, yeah, that's Jack Leiter. Last box. We got Chandler Simpson on the red out of 175 going to the Rays. Christian Campbell out of 249 to the Red Sox. We got a Bobby Witt going out to the Royals out of 249. And Nolan Schanuel going out to the Angels on the Jumbo Acetate Sigs. Still not tired of those. I think they're super clean looking cards and a great card to have for your collection on a favorite player of yours with one of those. Just the auto really pops. All right, we got a Paul LaDuca. That's going out to the Dodgers on the fan favorites to 99. That's a random one. We got a Jesus Bade on the Jumbo Materials. That's going out to the Brewers out of 99. Nice. Hideki Matsui to the Yankees. That's a purple to 99. Or 49, rather. Sorry. And our final card is going to be a Bryce Rayner to the Tigers on the Jumbo Material Sigs. That is a red parallel out of 49. And we'll do it for the break. So, if you have a team in this break, get your guesses in the chat for the Bears Bowl. It is a number between 1 and 100. I need you to guess and put in the chat. I will then random a number between 1 and 100. You are trying to be the closest under or over to my number. If you are one of those two guesses, you'll get a pick from the bowl. If you guess the number right on the money, you're going to get them both because you are a badass. One guess per person is all you will get, though. Even if you got multiple teams, you still only get the one guess, and you must at least have a team in this break to make that guess. So if all that is true, get those guesses in the chat now, and I will random the number after the recap. All right, we got some purples. These purples are out of 49. We got a Hideki Matsui to the Yanks, Rentaro Sasaki to the Rentaro Sasaki spot, Kalen Culpepper to the Twins, and a Roberto Clemente to the Pirates. Then we do have a hollow silver out of 25, Andy Pettitte going out to the Yankees. And then our lots of jumbo sigs here, or materials rather. These first 4 or 5 are out of 99. There's a Roman Anthony to the Red Sox, James Tibbs to the Giants, Jesus Bade to the Brewers, Dalton Rushing to the Dodgers, and then a gold Braden Taylor that's going out to the Rays. That is bookend numbered 1 of 10. Nice, Braden. Jace Young out of 25 on the silver 5-tool materials going to the Tigers. And the absolutely beautiful patch here on this Yaswar Gonzalez going out to the Giants. That is a gold parallel and is numbered 2 of 5. I mean, it's a pretty sweet Giants patch. I've never seen Giants patch quite like that, to be honest. There's a Pastime Materials silver Goose Gossage going out to the Giants as well out of 25. All right. Let's do our Acetate Sigs next. These are out of 199. We have a Nolan Shawniol of the Angels, Jack Leiter of the Rangers, and a Billy Amick going out to the Twins. American Glory Autos, we got a Benito Santiago going out to the Padres out of 99. And a red American Glory Alejandro Rosario of the Rangers out of 75. Rangers had a pretty good break. Fan Favorites Autos, these are out of 99. Well, these first two are out of 99. Paul LaDuca going out to the Dodgers. And a Burnt Campaneris to the A's. Then we did get a redemption for a Juan Gonzalez to the Rangers. That is a hollow silver. Going to be out of 25. Sweet one there. Some America's Best action here. We got two that are out of 99. David Shields of the Royals and a Mitch Jebb to the Pirates. There is a Johan Santana going out to the Twins. That is out of 49. And the Emerald Zebby Matthews of the Twins. That is numbered 4 of 5. Very nice, Zebby. All right, Material Sigs. I think they're all out of 99. Yes, indeed. So all these are out of 99. We got Tommy Trout to the Diamondbacks, Sammy Stafura to the Reds, Victor Hurtado to the Nats, and a Brody Brecht out to the Rockies. And then our jumbo material sigs. We got these first 4 or 5 are out of 99. Hagen Smith of the White Sox, James Tibbs of the Giants, Heston Kjerstad of the Orioles. These next, I guess the first 3 were. The next 3 are out of 49. We got a Bryce Rayner to the Tigers, a Vance Honeycutt to the Orioles, and a Bobby Witt to the Royals. Very nice Bobby there. And a Marcelo Mayer Gold. Very sweet card out of 10, 2 of 10 to the Red Sox. And this nuke, that is the Boys of Summer booklet. That is numbered 5 of 10. Jumbo Signatures booklet. That is Mr. Paul Skeens. Going out to the Pirates and Tip. David, that's a very nice booklet of Skeens. Very nice patch, very nice auto. The whole 9 yards, numbered out of 10. I'll take care of that in between breaks for sure. And let's roll some dice. Let's see how many times for the Bears Bowl number. We got 9 times. 9 times. So without further ado, welcome to stage. Start of the show's main event. This is the Bears Bowl. Boom. All right, to the org we go. 9 times. Once, twice, 3 times. 3 times. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. 55 is the number. 55. 55. Okay. Nobody up there. So, looking like Jer Bear Tron. You're going to take the under at 53, almost. You're pretty close there, too. So, Jer Bear, just need to know, I need a number between 1 and 21 that's going to pertain to which item you get out of this bowl, and I need to know which team you had in the break. Please and thank you. And the over will go to Roy. Roy, I see you made it in here. What up? I put in your guess there, 76, so you're going to take the over. Needed 1 through 21 from you. All right, we got one break coming up. Doesn't look like we're going to fill that random, so that will not happen tonight. Next break is 46:57. It's our final break of the night. It is some Leaf Metal. The Twin. I thought that might. Yeah, I looked at the list. I'm like, yeah, it's the only one that makes sense, right? It's the only one that makes sense for the Twins. All right, appreciate you, Jeremy. All right, here we go. Yeah, decent break with the Twins, too. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Going out to Roy. 2,000 tokens for you, Roy. Unless you want pick a pack of the Bears Bowl, you let me know. I'd start giving that option for those tokens. Pick a pack or tokens. We got 16, 17, 18, and 19. And going out to Jeremy at 2021 Bowman pack. Roy, if you want tokes or if you want pick a pack. Go take the tokens. All right. Sounds good, Roy. All right, guys. I'll add those in between breaks here, Roy. I'll be back in, well, I'll be back in 10, 12 minutes. We'll just finish her out. And we will rip on some Leaf Metal. So I'll see you guys then.
or die for my dreams on tap. I'ma fly real high, you ain't see me slack. No, it's not how you fall, it's how you get right back up. That's how you get tough. Calluses on my hands so rough, yeah, I call your bluff. I'm not the one, mess with me and come down with none. Cause I'm so done, you had your fun, and now you're gonna face down the barrel of the gun. Cause I got a full clip, put your name on it, but I'ma let you slide cause you ain't worth it. Time staying strong, need to move on to be what I want, I'll keep dreaming on. Time staying strong, need to move on to be what I want, I'll keep dreaming on. I wanna be someone
What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Top Tier Breaks. I'm James with you as always, and we'll be doing the ripping. Final break this evening. We got some boys, or excuse me, leaf metal. Coming at you. Indeed, Andy, it's metal time. 21 time, maybe. A little tit of juice. 46-57, 2025 metal, full case. We got the Diamondbacks, Guaranay, Braves, Michael M, Orioles, Guaranay, Red Sox, Shulamis F. Shulamis, I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. Cubs, Bradley N, White Sox, Joseph L, Reds, Edward G, Guardians, Alex D, Rockies, Randy S, Tigers, Shannon D, Astros, Jeffrey R, the Royals, Ruth M, Angels, Randy S, Dodgers, Shannon D. Marlins as well, the Brewers, Brad M, Twins, Andrew G, Mets, Dom, the Yankees, Roy G, A's, Jeffrey B, Phillies, Brian S, Pirates, Joseph L, Padres, Thomas K, Giants, Andy S, the Mariners, Crindle L, Cardinals, Guaranay, Rays, Ethan R, Rangers, Thomas K, Blue Jays, Thomas K, and the Nats, Roy G, with the unaffiliated spot going off to Roy G. All right, let's go. I'm going to open all these first, as we always do. So it's kind of boring opening these. Gotta concentrate though, otherwise I'll cut my finger off. So tomorrow, again, I will mention we do have the live fill breaks going on for the sudden death promotion we're doing here on eBay Live. So they are going to be 30-second sudden death auctions. Live fill for a full case of 2025 Tops Finest and 2025 Tops Chrome. Both full cases, so that's going to start at 7:30 p.m. Central Time tomorrow. So make sure you're in here for that. Going to have some other stuff available there too. Probably, well, we'll have to finish out this random that we got listed here. I might have another one as well, and then only selling 3. That's going to take us till, I don't know. Who knows how long to get those both auctioned off and ripped there on that video in the afternoon. In the evening, I guess you'd say. Then after that, we got 3 selling on eBay tomorrow night, normally. So, make sure you're in here for the 7:30 stream if you want a live bid on some full cases. Alright. Yes, yeah, it's the opening. What was it brought to us by, Amy? What was that opening brought to you by? Who is the sponsor? Who is the sponsor of that Leaf Metal box opening? I'm curious. What sponsor did we reel in? Alright, we got a George Brett on the red. It's going on the Royals. It's out of 25. Jared Thomas, the Rockies on the blue. That is out of 49. We got a Mike Sirota on the green crystal going out the Dodgers. That's going to be out of 6. Luke Dickerson. Burger King and Dunkin' Donuts. Okay. It's a good mixture. Burgers and donuts, coffee and sodas. All right, that's going on the Nats on the Diamonds in the Rough base out of 49. We have a Levi Sterling on the Blue Pulsar, Diamonds in the Rough, going out to the Pirates. That's out of 7. And Giancarlo Cinche on the Silver 92, going out to the Mariners. It's out of 35. Then Xavier Nines on the base. That's going out to the Astros. Going to be out of 49. Bookend number 1 of 49. Well, I was going to say, what the hell is on that 101 there? Well, it's a big old scratch. Big old scratchy on the printing plate. Usually Leaf printing plates are in better condition than most, because they're not used to print very many, near as many cards as that. But that one does have a scratchy. Personally, that's a Jace Lavalette, by the way. That's going out to the Guardians. Personally, I like my printing plates all beat up. Saw a post on a while back on Facebook. Somebody got a printing plate and it was all jacked up, right? Scratched and dented. They're like, "This is crazy. This is my first 101. Should I turn this back into Topps?" And hopefully they send me another one that's not all beat up. Man, I'm not a commenter on those because I just get myself in trouble. But be like, bro, no, because it's what it's what you use to print a card. Anyways, it's supposed to be beat up. Manuel Rodriguez going out the Twins on the blue to 49, and we have a Bryce Meckage on the green going out to the Brewers. That one out of 7. On the Prismatic. And another 101. That's a Wyatt Sanford on the Prismatic Fire going out to the Pirates. That's a Uno de Uno. 21. There's a red Will Gasparino going out the unaffiliated. That's out of 15. And Walker Janik to the Stros. On the purple, Diamonds in the Rough. That is out of 10. And a sweet Reggie Jackson to the A's. That is a Lunar Rarity. Reggie Jackson. It's going to be numbered out of 10. Really like those. That's out of 10. Yeah, out of 10. Alright, so we got a couple. 101s for the Tigger. It is moving along nicely. We got Owen Hall going out the Tigers on the base. That's out of 99. Kyle DeBarge on the base to 99 to the Twins. There we have a Brady Abel on the next base, next in line, going out the Brewers. That is out of 49. Got a Rock Chalowski on the blue, going out the unaffiliated. That's out of 25. Griff O'Farrell on the blue to go on to the Orioles. That is out of 25. We got a Chris Cortez on the base, Diamonds in the Rough, going out the Angels. That is out of 49. And Ava Arquette to the Marlins on the base 92. That is out of 49. Little Bo Jackson. Little Bojack going out of the Royals. That's out of 49. Color match too, I suppose. On the blue, we got a 1-of-1 Trey Phelps going to the unaffiliated. And Roy getting the unaffiliated tonight. That is a Prismatic Fire. 21. Nice. Non-auto. Alejandro Rosario on the red crystal going out the Rangers. That's out of 10. And a Cash Mayfield on the blue 92. That's going out the Padres. And out of 25. There we have a Ben Hess on the silver laser 92 going to the Yankees. That is out of 5. We got Emmanuel Rodriguez. That's going out to the Twins on the base 92. Well, hold on there. Let's get that back out of there. It's got some stuff inside of it. That's better. That's out of 49. And a sweet Drew Burress. That is a 1/1 super prismatic gold testify. Going out to Burress. Is still unaffiliated in this set, I do believe. Indeed. So that's going out the unaffiliated spot. And Roy, very nice testify, Drew Burress. That is a 1/1. Yeah, that's right, Brad. Bo knows color matches, for sure. Bo definitely knows color matches. All right, there's a Juan Nunez going on the Astros on the base. That is out of 99. Followed by a Mike Sirota to the Dodgers on the blue. That is out of 49 as well. We got a Monster Milam on the silver. It's going out the unaffiliated. It's going to be out of 35. Seaver King on the base going out the Nets. Oops. That is out of 49 as well. Then we have a Peyton Tolley. Nice Peyton here on the silver crystal. Diamonds in the rough to the Red Sox. That's out of 25. And Owen Hall on the silver Pulsar. It's going out the Tigers. That is a 92. 1992 Leaf style. That is out of 10. And this one's, I mean, these two, this is a sweet one. This is a, that's going to be a cyan printing plate dual auto of Dontrell Willis, Livan Hernandez. That is going to the Marlins. I believe it's the only thing that both of those guys are on. They don't have base cards. They don't have other autos. They're only on this dual auto. Are Livan and Dontrell. All right, we got a Carter Johnson. That's going out the Marlins on the base. That is out of 99. Bookend number 99 of 99. We got a John Kruk to the Phillies on the base. That's out of 99 as well. Then a Braden Montgomery on the Purple Crystal Top 100. Die cut. That is out of 8. There we have an Alfredo Sena on the silver. Diamonds in the rough. That's going out to the Braves. That is out of 35. And we have a Tyson Lewis on the blue Pulsar going out to the Reds. That is out of 7. And a good old 1-1 Blake Burke to the Brewers. That is a Diamonds in the Rough Prismatic Galaxy. Blake Burke. That is another 1-1. So we're getting a little juice for the ticker here. Is nice. All right, a Blake Burke, Braylon Payne, Jesus Made. That is a blue Pulsar. Going out the Brewers. Love that triple. That's a good triple right there. Good triple. It's on a 7. Nice one on that one there, Brad. It was a nice Burke earlier. I think you were talking about the earlier one. It's an even nicer triple for you, Brad. All right, we got a Griff O'Farrell on the red going on the Orioles. It's at 25. Gavin Grayhovac on the blue going out the unaffiliated. That is out of 49. We have a Colt Emerson on the Lunar Rarity. That was in a weird spot. Usually the insert autos are always on the back. I was right in the middle of the stack, so that was a kind of weird positioning for that. That's out of 10. Bookhead numbered 1 of 10 on the Colt Emerson to the Mariners. We got a red Jalen Flores to the Cardinals on the next in line. No problem, Brad. That is out of 15. A SEMO, Christian Moore on the red crystal. Nice color match there. One of the Angels. That is out of 10. We got a Hagen from the White Sox on the purple crystal. Mr. Hagen Smith. It's out of 8. And a Tyler Brenner to the Angels. That is a red crystal 92 Brenner. And it's going to be out of 10. We got a Kurt Schilling on the blue going out the Phillies. That one there out of 49. Braden Montgomery going out the White Sox on the base. That's going to be out of 99. Another one for the ticker here on the Jared Thomas. I love these red floods. That is a red flood, Jared Thomas. Going out the Rockies. Ooh, Randy getting that Jared Thomas 101 there. Nice. Top tier certified Jacob Cozart here on the silver crystal 92. It's going to the Guardians. That is out of 25. We have a Franklin Arias on the red prismatic going out the Red Sox. That out of 15. Anderson Brito on the base going out the Stros. That is out of 49. And we got a Rintaro Sasaki on the silver. Diamonds in the rough. Going to the unaffiliated. That's out of 35. All right, Luke Holman on the base going out to the Reds. That's out of 99. Manny Ramirez, the Red Sox, out of 99 as well. We have a Desan Hill on the Diamonds in the rough going out the Twins. That's out of 49. A Dylan Dreeling on the purple Pulsar 92. That's going out the Rangers. That is out of 3. And we have a Jeremy Rodriguez on the green crystal 92. That is out of 6. Then we have an Ethan Anderson on the silver 92. That is out of 35. Then we got a Connor Griffin on the blue crystal. Going off the Pirates. That one out of 15. Alright, let me stock up on some materials here. That never happens. I used my last soft sleeve and last top loader at the same time. Come on. I stopped throwing the leaf boxes in the garbage because they take up too much space. I just stack them and throw them away all at once. They don't crush down very easily. We got a Luke going out the Nats. And I got a big old stack of them down my foot under the table and then knocked over the whole stack. It's like, that's lame. Luke Diggers is going to the Nats. Nolan Souza, the unaffiliated, on the blue to 49. We got a Carter Holton on the blue Pulsar going out the Braves. That is out of 7. Then a Jonathan Santucci on the purple Pulsar 92 going out the Mets. That is out of 3. And a Ethan Petrie going out the Nats on the base. That is out of 49. Dexter McLean Jr. going to the unaffiliated on the green crystal. That one out of 6. And Zaire Hope to the Dodgers on the blue diamonds in the rough. Nice color match to the Dodgers. That's out of 25. 2 boxes left here. Got Don Mattingly on the base going out the Yankees. That is out of 99. Followed by a Mike Schmidt on the purple, or on the blue going out to the Phillies. That is out of 49. Then we got a Felon Celestin on the silver going 92 going out to the Mariners. That's out of 35. Jesse Orosco on the silver crystal 92. That's going to the Mets. That out of 25. Base Brendan Summerhill on the next in line to the Rays. That's out of 49. Sweet Darrell here to the Mets on the silver laser. That is out of 5. And a Roman Anthony on the green crystal 92 going out to the Red Sox. That is out of 6. All right, we got Ethan Petrie on the base going out to the Nats. That's out of 99. Followed by a Cruz Schoolcraft on the blue going out to the Padres. That is out of 49. And we got a Juan Nunez on the silver diamonds in the rough going out to the Astros. That is out of 35. Then we got a Jack Clark going to the Giants on the silver crystal 92. That's out of 25. Trey Phelps on the blue going out to the unaffiliated. That's out of 25. A Luis Marias on the green. Nice color match to the A's. That is out of 7. And a Cruz Schoolcraft on the green to the Padres on our final card. Again to the Padres, and it's out of 7. And that'll do it for the break, ladies and gentlemen. So now is the time. If you have a team in this break, get your guesses in the chat for the Bears Bowl. It is a number between 1 and 100. I need you to guess and put in the chat. I will then random a number between 1 and 100. You are trying to be the closest under or over to my number. If you are one of those 2 guesses, you'll get a pick from the bowl. If you guess the number right on the money, you're going to get them both because you are a badass. 1 guess per person is all you get, though. Even if you got multiple teams, still only get 1 guess, and you must at least have a team in this break to make that guess. So if all that's true, get those guesses in the chat now, and I will random the number after the recap. All right. Okay. Base autos. These are out of 49. We have a Brendan Summerhill to the Rays, Ethan Petrie to the Nats, and a Brady Abel out to the Brewers. Then it's Hassan Hill to the Twins, Anderson Brito to the Stros, a Seaver King to the Nats, Manuel Rodriguez to the Twins, Ava Arquette to the Marlins, Chris Cortez to the Angels, Xavier Nyans to the Astros, and Luke Dickerson to the Nats. Then our silvers, these are going to be out of 35. We got a Juan Nunez to the Astros, Felton Celestin to the Mariners, Ethan Anderson to the Orioles, Rentaro Sasaki to the unaffiliated, Alfredo Sena to the Braves, Monster Milan to the unaffiliated, and Angelo Cinche out to the Mariners. Then our prismatics all prismatic parallels. Here's our Reds. These are out of 15. Will Gasparito, unaffiliated. Franklin Arias to the Red Sox. And a Jalen Flores to the Cardinals. Then we got our Greens. These are out of 7. Bryce Meckins to the Brewers. A Cruz Schoolcraft to the Padres. Luis Marias to the A's. Blues are going to be out of 25. Trey Phelps, the unaffiliated. Zaire Hope to the Dodgers. Cash Mayfield to the Padres. Griff O'Farrell to the Orioles. And Rock Chalowski to the unaffiliated. And a Walker Janik on the purple. Going out the Astros. That's out of 10. Crystal parallels. We got our silvers. These are going to be out of 25. Peyton Tully to the Red Sox. Jacob Cozart to the Guardians. Jesse Orosco to the Mets. And a Jack Clark to the Giants. Greens. These are going to be out of 6. We got a Roman Anthony to the Red Sox. Dexter McLean to the unaffiliated. Mike Sirota to the Dodgers. Jeremy Rodriguez to the Mets. A blue Connor Griffin going out to the Pirates. It's out of 15. And our Reds will be out of 10. We got a Tyler Bremner to the Angels. Alejandro Rosario to the Rangers as well. Angels on the Bremner. Rangers on the Rosario. Christian Moore to the Angels. And a Hagen Smith on the purple. That's going out the White Sox. It's out of 8. Pulsars. Purples. Out of 3. Dylan Dreeling to the Rangers. And Jonathan Santucci to the Mets. Blues are going to be out of 7. We got a Carter Holton to the Braves. Tyson Lewis to the Reds. Levi Sterling to the Pirates. And a silver Owen Hall to the Tigers. That's out of 10. 2 lasers, both silvers. They are out of 5. A sweet Darryl Strawberry to the Mets. And a Ben Hess to the Yanks. We got 1 top 100 die cut. That is a purple crystal. Braden Montgomery to the White Sox. That's out of 8. A very sweet triple. That is a blue Pulsar triple. And it is a Blake Burke, Braylon Payne, Jesus Mate. Going to be numbered 6 of 7. Nice one for you, Brad, to the Brewers. And 2 Lunar Rarities. Both of these numbered to 10. 1 and 2 of 10. Colt Emerson to the Mariners. And a Reggie Jackson to the A's. Then 101s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. It's been, I think the last 3 cases have had 7 101s in it. So that's a respectable number of 101s for the for a Leaf case. So that takes us to 724 101s pulled on this very stage in this calendar year since January 1st. All right, so we did get some printing plates here, and we got a non-auto as well. So we'll put that up there and here. So these first 2 are printing plate 101s. This is a non-auto Jace Lavalette going out to the Guardians. And then a Dontrell Willis, Levon Hernandez to the Marlins. Then the rest of these are all stamped numbered 101 on the back and top tier certified, obviously. We got a Trey Phelps on the non-auto going out to the unaffiliated. Jared Thomas to the Rockies. Blake Burke to the Brewers. A Drew Burris to the unaffiliated. And Wyatt Sanford to the Pirates. All right, rolling some dice. This will be how many times we're random get the Bears Bowl number. That is going to be 7 of them. 7 of the time. So without further ado, welcome to stage star of the show's main event. It is the Bears Bowl. Boom. Alright. To the org we go. One last time tonight. Alright, what? 7 times? Once, twice, 3 times, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 56 is the number. 5, 6, 56. Alright, looks like Shannon, you're going to take the under at 50 on eBay or on YouTube. So Shannon, give me a number between 1 and 21. And the over is going to go to Ethan on eBay Live. So Ethan, you're going to take the over with 66. So go ahead and give me a 1 through 21 as well. That's going to pertain to which item you get out of that bowl. And that'll do it for the night. So again, make sure you guys are around here at 7:30 p.m. Central Time tomorrow. That's when I'll do the math for you. It's 8:30 Eastern, 6:30 Mountain, 5:30 Pacific. Yeah. Okay, there you go. No excuses now for not being here for the live fills for the full cases of Topps Chrome and Topps Finest. Don't want to miss it. Don't miss it. All right, so Ethan goes with 8. And Shannon. Again, those are live auction, 30-second sudden death auction fills. Full cases. 30-second sudden death auction fills. Yeah, the sudden death is just that it doesn't add time at the end. So, still have plenty of time to get your max bids in. If you want a team, get your max bids in. It'll just, there is no time added at the end. Shannon goes with a, so Shannon, okay, yeah, Shannon's was a bit behind. Ethan, I'm going to need you to pick a different number. Shannon went with 8. He was closer to the number, and usually the closer number gets to pick first, right? And so on YouTube, Shannon's over there, has picked number 8. So if you could pick a new number, that'd be great. Shannon has rights to the first number because he was closest. All right, appreciate you, Ethan. Ethan goes with 11. All right, 8 and 11. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Go down to Shannon, you're going to get a pack of 2025 Bowman. 9, 10, and 11. And going out to Ethan, you're a pack of 2021 Bowman. So there you go. All right, night, Roy. And that'll be it. So, yeah, I'll see you guys back here tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. Central Time for that live fill that's going to be happening tomorrow. So, appreciate all you guys. Thanks for hanging out tonight, and I'll see you guys tomorrow evening at 7:30. And until then, remember, if they keep making it, I'm damn sure going to keep breaking it. And until I see you guys again, you guys be good. Stay safe. I'll catch you guys later.